His Own by Leo Leone. Elephants are gray. Pigs are pink. All animals have a color of their own. Except for chameleons. They change color wherever they go. On lemons, they are yellow. In the heather, they are purple. And on the tiger, they are striped like tigers. One day, a chameleon who was sitting on a tiger's tail said to himself, "If I remain on a leaf, I shall be green forever, and so I too will have a color of my own." With this thought, he cheerfully climbed onto the greenest leaf. But in autumn, the leaf turned yellow, and so did the chameleon. Later, the leaf turned red, and the chameleon too turned red. And then the winter winds blew the leaf from the branch, and with it the chameleon. The chameleon was black in the long winter night. But when spring came, he walked out into the green grass, and there he met another chameleon. He told his sad story. "Won't we ever have a color of our own?" he asked. "I'm afraid not," said the other chameleon, who was older and wiser. But he added, "Why don't we stay together? We will still change color wherever we go, but you and I will always be alike." And so they remained side by side. They were green together, and purple, and yellow, and red with white polka dots, and they lived happily ever after. Okay, boys and girls, I would like you to draw this chameleon drawing with me step by step. So first we're going to draw the chameleon, and then you can add in a background. So the first thing we're going to do is draw the head of the chameleon. It's kind of like a triangle shape. Let's start with an L. So draw a line down and to the right to make your L. Okay? Then draw a curving line to connect the back of the L with the front of the L. Okay? Draw a line to the left. This is going to make the body. Okay? And a little ways down from the top of our first L, we're going to draw a curved line to connect to the back. Okay? Let's give our chameleon some feet. Since we're looking at the side, we're only going to see 2 feet. Okay, and let's make his tail. You may make his tail curl up, or you can make his tail curl down. So we start with a curving line that comes out of the bottom. I think I'm going to make mine curve up. So it goes out of the bottom. Mine's going up, so it's going to curl up like that. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the tip of our curve, and we're going to curl it around and just follow what we did before and run into the body. Okay, our chameleon needs an eye. So draw a big circle for his eye, and then think about which way you want him to look. I want mine to be looking forward, so I'm going to draw a little circle that's forward. Okay, and we're going to draw some stripes on our chameleon's body. These will be important next week in our lessons. So we're just going to draw some lines that start at the top of his body and go down and keep going all the way to the tip of his tail. But on his tail, these lines are going to start turning. We go from one side of the tail straight across to the other side of the tail. Okay, and a chameleon needs a tongue. So another spiral out of the front and swirl, just curly tongue. And there is our chameleon. Now you can add things in the background. Let's start by a line. You can make a curving line. Maybe he's on a rock, or a straight line. He could be on the ground or a branch. You could do whatever you want. Okay, so there is my chameleon picture. After you draw it, please trace it with a black crayon. All right, and we will finish this up next.